up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and welcome back to Taylor Swift Tuesdays. Man, it feels like it's been forever since I've done one of these, doesn't it? It's the first one of the year. I'm so excited, and I have a huge freaking show for you today because we have 2 full weeks of Taylor news to catch up on. Whew. I'm gonna try and cover everything today. Once again, I'm also wearing one of Taylor Swift's self-proclaimed favorite lipsticks. It is the MAC liquid lipstick in the color Back in Vogue. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm also wearing this like new gold pendant necklace that I love. I actually got it at Charming Charlie's. It's very affordable, and I love that it goes with like any outfit. As always, my jewelry and every piece of makeup that I wear on this channel will have a link in the description below in case you want to shop any parts of this look. So buckle up, let's get into it. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, I'm Lauren. I talk about all things pop culture, and this is my weekly Taylor Swift news show. In today's show, I'll be covering an exciting announcement about Taylor's upcoming 7th album, and I need to know if you guys think this is true or not. Then I'll be chatting with you about Taylor's magical, literally magical Christmas vacation and the incredible place she stayed. After that, I will be, of course, talking about her epic New Year's Eve costume party that has also sparked some TS7 theories that we have to discuss. Then I'll be talking about how Taylor's social media app will be shutting down next month, very sad day. And of course, I have a lot of info on Taylor's surprise appearance at the Golden Globes this past weekend, and I'm excited to show you guys some behind the scenes footage, so make sure you stay tuned to the end to watch it. I'm also excited to announce that I spent like 7 hours building my bed frame yesterday. My bedroom is slowly but surely coming together. I will be uploading a moving vlog onto this channel, and I will actually be merging it with an unboxing because I just received my Taylor Swift merchandise in the mail, so stay tuned for that video later on this week. I hope that you all enjoyed my Reputation tour movie reaction, by the way. If you haven't, you should go check it out. I had a little viewing party at my house, and I recorded my entire reaction to the full movie. I had so much fun filming that with my friends, and I love being able to share it with you guys. And I love looking back on it. That night was so fun. The Reputation tour movie is available on Netflix if you haven't watched it yet, and if you haven't, why? What are you doing? Go watch it. It's been a massive hit, so massive that there was even a Twitter moment the other day that was called Taylor Swift's Netflix special is creating lots of new fans. And it goes through all these people's tweets that are like, I was never the biggest fan of Taylor Swift or her music, but I watched the tour movie and it's amazing, and now her album's on repeat in my car. Yes, that's awesome. Welcome to the fandom. We're so glad to have you. I love that this tour movie has like turned around people who have like notoriously not liked Taylor, thought she stood for something else, or in general hadn't really heard any of the Reputation album. Makes me so happy that they're realizing the true talent and they're seeing the light, you guys. Also, make sure you tell me below in the comments what you thought of the Reputation tour movie. Did you watch it? Did you love it? Did you have a viewing party yourself? I'd love to know. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've talked about this particular Twitter account before. Their handle is @PopFactsNews, and they have accurately predicted Taylor Swift album tidbits, secrets, lyrics before the album's been released before. So I've been watching their account just in case they have any exciting news about TS7, and I think they might have some. Again, I have to say I have no clue who runs this account. I have no clue how accurate this information is, but I just had to share this with you. In December 2018, last year, oh my god, that's crazy to say, they claimed that Taylor Swift will cover Elle UK's April issue this year in 2019. They also said that this would be her first magazine cover of the year, and that it would be used to promote new music. They also said that the lead single from her 7th album will arrive in spring instead of summer, and that her album will be coming sooner than we think. Okay, these are some pretty crazy claims, I have to admit, and I have no idea if they're true or not, but it's exciting to think about, right? It would also be the best birthday present ever because my birthday is April 5th, so I'm hoping this is real, and I just feel like these are really specific details to claim or to make up. Who knows? Only time will tell. The reason this is such a crazy claim is because Taylor Swift usually always releases her albums closer to fall towards the end of the year. But I'm not mad about it. I would love if the 7th album comes sooner than we thought. Some of you out there also pointed out that that date matches up with some of the stamps that we've seen on the 2019 Taylor Swift calendar. If you don't know because you haven't been watching my Taylor Swift Tuesdays, first of all, why? But if you have, you know that I've covered this interesting theory that when you purchase the 2019 Taylor Swift calendar, there's certain stamps on certain days, and April 13th this year has a stamp on it. That's pretty exciting, but I'm also not very familiar with magazine cycles. Don't they announce the cover a few days before the month, not a few days into it? I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. If you're familiar with how that works, comment down below. I'm very curious about this, and I would love to know what you guys think. Do you think it's true? I don't know. It's exciting to think about. And it's also ballsy of this account to tweet this out without having some type of source. We really have no idea. Let me know your thoughts. And then I wanted to quickly share a photo with you of Selena Gomez rocking her Reputation Tour merch hoodie again while she's out on another hike. Love it. And I also hear that we're getting new Selena Gomez music this year. Oh my God, so excited. 2019 is gearing up to be an exciting year for music already. Something else exciting that happened over the last 2 weeks is that Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do music video hit 1 billion views. Woo! Oh my God. I know that like 1 million of those views are probably from me, but whatever, you guys, we did it. That's incredible. Taylor Swift now has 4 different music videos on YouTube that have reached over 1 billion views. Woo! Brilliant, Taylor, just brilliant. Now we've got to talk about this crazy Christmas vacation that Taylor Swift had, because it is, oh, it's iconic. In my last TST, I said that I thought Taylor would be spending Christmas in London with her family because filming for the movie adaptation for Cats has begun and they're filming in London. Well, I was wrong, and I don't even think I could have guessed or predicted this because it's amazing. What did she do instead? She spent her Christmas vacation in Ireland in a legitimate castle. Not even joking. Taylor Swift rented out the 18th century Glynn Castle in County Limerick in Ireland for reportedly £50,000. That's about 64,000 US dollars. The Glynn Castle has been in the Fitzgerald family for 700 years, and it was taken off the housing market in 2015 to be turned into a luxury rental. It was reported that Taylor Swift, Joe Alwyn, and family spent 6 days here over Christmas in this 15-bedroom historic castle. It's also been reported that other celebrities like Julia Roberts and Mick Jagger have also stayed at this castle in the past, which is amazing to me. That sounds incredible. Apparently, this town is no stranger to celebrities because it's so private and the locals here usually leave them alone, which is exactly what Taylor Swift wants on her vacations. One local said, there had been talk about a mystery celeb staying in town, but even the owner of O'Shaughnessy's pub didn't recognize her until he Googled her after she left. O'Shaughnessy's is a famous local pub that Taylor and Joe visited during their stay, and they were spotted there having a pint of Guinness. Love Guinness, one of my favorite beers, especially after going to Ireland myself. Apparently, because this bar is like so old-fashioned and historic, they were able to hang out and not be bothered. And I love that the bar owner actually had to Google her because he didn't recognize her. That's amazing. Betty was pretty shocked when she left. I will say that it does kind of make me sad that mega celebrities like that can't go out to a bar and casually enjoy themselves anymore. But I guess that is a small price to pay for the life that they live. But it's also like when you're trying to become a singer or a movie star, you don't really realize what you're giving up when and if your wish comes true, right? But it's like a catch-22, I guess. They can always rent out a full bar if they wanted. Another fan also pointed out that on one of Joe's recent Instagram posts, he was walking out on a famous trail known as the Knight's Walk in Glynn. Guys, we need to just pause and talk about the fact that she rented out a castle. Remember in the music video Love Story when she was like pretending and wishing to be running around a castle with Romeo? Well, look where we are 10 years later. She actually is running around an actual castle with her actual Prince Charming. What a glow up, girl. And then speaking of them too, I am very happy to report that there have been a lot of Taylor and Joe sightings out and about in the world. Once on December 31st in New York City, they were spotted walking around looking very dapper and cozied up. Love the colors. And then another time they were spotted out in the evening and Joe did the cutest thing. As they were getting into the car and walking to where they were going, Joe didn't miss a beat and quickly turned around, blocked her from the flashes of the paparazzi, and then they went inside. It was so smooth you might even miss it. Here's a video clip of it.
Don't step up, don't step up. Don't step up, don't step up.
Look at how smooth he was. Look at those cat-like reflexes. It's like he was mid-conversation and then he's just like, huh. I just love that he's become like a part of her security team in the most like loving way. They were legitimately like mid-conversation and he just was like, turn, and they just kept the conversation going. Relationship goals right there. And I'm excited to say that I have a feeling that super intensely private Taylor Swift is finally starting to feel more comfortable again in the spotlight because she threw an epic New Year's Eve party and she posted on Instagram about it. She threw a costume party, which is pretty original. I feel like no one really does that on New Year's Eve. It's usually like sparkles and like black and white. Apparently everyone dressed up as their childhood heroes, so Taylor Swift dressed up as Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and some of the guests in attendance nominees were Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Gigi Hadid, and many, many more. They all looked really great, and I'm so excited that she's sharing more of her life with us. But, okay, I have to address this crazy mermaid theory that's like going all around the internet right now. Have you heard about this? So yes, any hardcore Swiftie knows that Taylor Swift usually doesn't do anything by accident. She loves to leave us hidden clues and like crumb trails to figure out what she's going to do next. So because we know that she does that, about 75 to 80% of the entire fandom thinks that she's been hinting that her next album is going to somehow be about mermaids? All right. It all started with her showing us that she dressed up as a little mermaid from this party, and then some people started to look back and realize that she had a mermaid patch in this photo from the Reputation era. And then also because at the end of the Reputation tour movie she had mermaids on her shirt in the last scene, then that means that this album's gonna be about mermaids or reference them somehow. And I just have to say, guys, I think you're stretching this a lot. I really do. But I am truly impressed with the amount of things that you guys come up with. Although I will say the one thing that did sway my brain in that direction is that the initial release of The Little Mermaid was on November 13th, 1989. That fact right there is the only reason that I thought, hey, maybe this is something to do with mermaids, right? And a lot of you have had this brilliant theory that The Little Mermaid is all about how Ariel transformed herself and she became someone new. I don't know. I would say I'm like 20% it could be something about mermaids, or there could be a song called Mermaid or something about that, and then the other part of me is like, probably not, you guys. Maybe The Little Mermaid really is just like one of her favorite movies and Ariel could be her childhood hero. I don't know. The Swiftie fandom is known for stretching and reaching in order to find hidden clues and messages that aren't actually there, but I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong, and if I'm wrong, you have every right to come back here, comment that I'm wrong, okay? But I would love to know what you guys think. Have you heard this theory? I'm sure you have. Comment below. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's not? And I do also have to add that Taylor Swift sees what we do on the internet, and because we think this album could be about mermaids or reference mermaids, maybe now she's like, haha, oh my god, everyone thinks that my album's gonna be about mermaids. Maybe I'll do just that to drive them a little bit crazy. We don't know, she could easily do that. In other news, it was announced that Taylor Swift's social media app, The Swift Life, will be shutting down this coming February 1st in 2019 after only being in the App Store for 1 year. The Swift Life, or TSL as most people have been calling it online, was basically another way for Swifties to find each other and connect, and they like turned it into this fun little game version where you could collect cute little images called Taymojis and maybe hope to get noticed by Taylor Swift through this app. Well, I do have to say that it's definitely had a lot of issues throughout this past year. When it was first announced, it soared to the top of the App Store downloads and it had a huge hype about it, and everyone was very excited to find a safe community to talk about their love for Taylor Swift. Well, in those first few days, the exact opposite of what they wanted happened. People started talking about their political beliefs on this app, and it got to the point where homophobic comments were everywhere, and there were a bunch of angry political trolls attacking and verbally abusing anyone and everyone, which is absolutely not at all what Taylor Swift intended to happen. It was strange though, because for a while the moderators of the app didn't do anything, and then when they did do something, it didn't really seem to be enough. They would like delete random posts but keep some posts up. I don't know, it was all very strange. I enjoyed the app. I really enjoyed connecting with you guys on there, but to be honest, I will say that that app had a lot of issues. Not only did it suck up a ton of my battery life, but cyberbullying was huge on there. Makes me sad because it was a way I could connect with some Swifties out there that I might have never connected with otherwise. But, oh well, it'll be okay. We have YouTube, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have Tumblr. We'll be okay. The rep era is ending, and so is the era of the Swift life. So go collect your Taymojis while you can. I also do want to add that a lot of celebrity-run mobile apps are shutting down this year. All of the Kardashians who have specific apps, they're getting shut down. Katy Perry had an app. Didn't know that. It's getting shut down as well. And coincidentally, they're all run by the same company, Glue Mobile. I wonder why everything's getting shut down this year. It seemed to be a pretty lucrative app for Taylor. There were a ton of ads on it. I don't know, probably money problems. Okay, now let's talk about the Golden Globes this past Sunday because so many exciting things happened. I love that Taylor Swift made a surprise appearance, and apparently so did Twitter, because evidently this was the 5th most tweeted about moment from the entire night of the Golden Globes. And she was on camera for about 45 seconds. Crazy, look at that star power.
Hey everybody. Hi Taylor.
Hi.
Hi. Looking good there.
Thanks.
It's our pleasure to present 2 Golden Globes tonight. The first is to the composers whose contributions create suspense, excitement, and humor.
Here are the nominees for Best Original Score. These nominees not only touched our hearts, but they also captured the spirit and the message of their films.
Here are the nominees for Best Original Song.
And the Golden Globe goes to Shallow, A Star Is Born.
Taylor Swift walked on stage with Idris Elba, who is also her co-star in her upcoming movie of Cats. I love that one of them was presented to Lady Gaga for Best Original Song, for Shallow for the movie A Star Is Born. Love that, huge deal for Lady Gaga, and this is a huge deal for Taylor Swift. For Taylor Swift to be on stage at an award show not singing is a very big deal. I hope that this is an indication for what she has in store for us for 2019. She'll be on stage more, in the spotlight more. I just love that she was there. She definitely surprised all of us, but if you think about it, it makes sense because her boyfriend's Joe Alwyn's new movie, The Favorite, was up for a ton of awards. So she had to go be a supportive girlfriend and be there for him. And support him she did because she looked absolutely stunning in this custom-made Versace corseted dress. Oof, she looks amazing. The thigh-high slit is perfection. And I also feel like her dress was like paying homage to Joe's movie, The Favorite, because it does look very princessy in English. Okay, now I want to show you a really cool behind-the-scenes moment that happened on the red carpet before the award show even started between Taylor Swift and Elizabeth Moss. Take a look.
Lead actress nominee, The Handmaid's Tale. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
One of the things that we heard, I think you told Juliana that on the set sometimes to break it up and have some less serious and more fun moments, you'll play music, and some of the music is by Taylor Swift.
Oh yes, Taylor Swift was instrumental in the making of season 2 of Handmaid's Tale.
We passed that message to Taylor, and she wanted to tell you this.
Oh, stop.
Take a look.
Hey, it's Taylor. I just wanted to do this video as a shout out to Elizabeth and say thank you so much for saying in an interview that you listen to my music when you're shooting Handmaid's Tale, because I'm a huge fan. I'm obsessed with the show. And when I heard that, that literally was like a day that like all my friends and my mom called me to tell me that you had said that because they know how much I love the show. So I just want to wish you good luck tonight. I hope you have the most amazing Golden Globes night. Would love to meet you someday. I just wanted to say thank you. Have a great night.
Oh my God, that's so crazy! I can't believe she even knows who I am. That's amazing. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. But she wants to meet you, so if you should just send a message to DM each other or whatever it is.
Hi Taylor, I'm happy to come over and hang out anytime. Anytime.
Thanks, Taylor, for that. Congratulations.
Thank you for
Great
that.
to see you.
Thank you. That's so awesome.
All right.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that Elizabeth just goes, I can't even believe that Taylor Swift knows who I am. She is all of us. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And Taylor is such a sweetheart to send a little message like that. Obviously, The Handmaid's Tale is a very dark series and they need to do something to keep them happy and to keep their spirits up in between takes. And I love that they were listening to Taylor Swift music to do that. It's amazing to know that you can never be too big of a star to be fangirling over Taylor Swift. Relatable. And of course, Joe Alwyn was looking very dapper all evening and on the red carpet when he was promoting his new movie. And he even talked a bit about his famous girlfriend. Not a lot, just a bit. We know that he's very tight-lipped when it comes to talking about Taylor Swift, but we got something out of him. On the red carpet, he was speaking to Entertainment Tonight, and I'll just show you the clip.
Taylor's done some acting too. Any chance you guys would ever do anything together?
It's not planned at the moment, but who knows?
That would be awesome if they acted together. I know we would all love that. Taylor's getting back into acting now, and we all know that she did do a movie with her ex-boyfriend, but boyfriend at the time, Taylor Lautner, so she's no stranger to doing that. I'd love to see them act in a movie together. I could actually see them doing something totally unexpected though. Like obviously we would all want to see them in a love story playing each other's love interest, right? But I could see them totally flipping the switch on us and having characters that like hate each other or something or have some type of complex relationship. We all know that Taylor likes to do unexpected things, so you just never know. That'd be pretty cool though. And then at the end of the night, they were also both spotted at a few Golden Globes parties. They were very hush-hush at each of the parties, and they were of course sworn by security, and they really tried to keep a low profile. I do have to say that it is kind of crazy that we all care about their relationship so much. As I was writing the script for this video, I literally listened to a video report that said, last night at the Golden Globes, Joe Alwyn looked at Taylor Swift and then looked away, and then grabbed her hand and then put her hand down. Like, what? That is the creepiest news report I've ever heard. We are so creepy. We all know that Taylor has wanted to keep their relationship out of the public's eye, out of the spotlight for her safety, and to be in a good headspace mentally. But literally all of us being so out of the loop with them makes us write crazy reports like that. Like, this entire article was outlining Joe and Taylor's head and hand movement, and he turned left, he turned right, she sipped her drink, she put her drink down. Like, this is... it's too creepy. That made me laugh, but I gotta say, I agree. I am always curious to know a little bit more about these two lovebirds, and I have a really great feeling that 2019 is going to be our year to find that out. I hope so. Today's video shout out goes to Ollie Sparkle. I was at my grandparents this morning, opened gifts, then me and my family stayed there until 3 o'clock to go to my second aunt's house to have dinner. It was a lot of fun, and I made a new friend too. If you want to be next week's video shout out, make sure you're following me on all of my social media handles. Go to my Instagram and comment on my most recent post what your New Year's resolution is for this year. I have quite a few of them myself, and I actually will be making a small video later this week telling you what I have in store for this channel in 2019, so make sure you go comment and let me know your resolutions. Whew, that is all the time that I have for today's Taylor Swift Tuesday. Such a big show. I tried to cover so many topics. I'm sure there are things that I missed. If there's anything big that I missed that you would like me to talk about next week, make sure you comment in below. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave it a like. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and my vlog channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!